Hi guys, today is 328th day of my 365 live stream challenge. Sorry for my voice, I've been talking too much this week, so I lost it. Um, anyway, this is April 19, Wednesday. We continue with our April live stream series, where every workday I'm showing you one example of our process, how we automate business process for our clients. If you remember, we have 4 stages in our process. We spent previous last week on discovery phase, and now we're on the second stage, implementation, which is usually the biggest part of the projects we do. But I'm covering this probably in the shortest amount of time here on this live stream series because it's very time intensive and very depending on the type of the project. So I'm only giving high level insights here. Anyway, yesterday we went over ready to use solution, and I explained you how we approach implementation phase when we are going to install some existing software for our clients. We set up, we then do some customizations. But today I will show you, I will start with a custom built solutions, like from scratch. What is the approach we have, and I will split it in 2 days. Today we'll have first session. Well, I will show you the two possible approach to these projects when we build some from scratch, and depending on the duration, how much time it takes, we might do one or another approach. And tomorrow I will focus more on actual process, like sprints, milestones, releases, how we do that, how the development goes, which is very similar to software startup process. But anyway, today I'm showing you like two possible approaches. So based on the project size, it might take 3 to 6 to 12 months maximum. But sometimes projects are really big. These are hundreds or thousands of employees. We have like 10, 20 different departments. We have a lot of functionality to cover, and we split it down into smaller milestones, which are 3 to 6 months each milestone. We might migrate, we might adopt new system department by department, and actually release department by department, because you as a client, as the company owner, as a top manager, might hesitate to step into the project that will give you some results only after 3 years of building something. And the level of tension between you and your service provider, technology company, like technical agency like us, the tension level will grow, right? But you have to pay your invoices to them monthly, so that's a problem. And also you also want to kind of benefit from this solution sooner than in 3 years or 2 years. So for projects that take more than 1 year, we usually have this approach when we do releases, like not wait for the whole project to be completed, all the departments to be automated, and then onboard all the employees at the same time. But instead of that, we would do one department, release it to production, onboard that department employees, and let them work. And this approach is really great, easy to do if the company we are serving for this project doesn't have any current software, let's say. So they're just using bunch of paper, bunch of Google spreadsheets or Microsoft Excel files, some basic software which is not ERP, any kind of ERP software, automation software. That's easy to do. But it becomes much more interesting when we, and this is probably the most common scenario, that companies that we automate already using some software. It's maybe some licensed software they purchased many years ago and keep using that for years, or that's something they built in-house over the other agency, but that doesn't work anymore. They want to do something new from scratch. In that case, we cannot just put part of the employees into new system and while having all others working from the old system, because they will not see each other's changes, and the database will be now split into 2 places, And now what we need to do is to create kind of bridge between old system and new system. And on this slide, on this diagram, you can see the possible solution for that. So if we have big project which will take more than 1 year, and we want to release and onboard employees to new system step by step in departments, then we need to create some kind of bridge that will synchronize databases between new system and old system, so that, for example, if we have different departments like warehouse, procurement, or like purchases department, warehouse, second warehouse, sales department, quality control, production, delivery, and many more, then we create new system where we just implement warehouse management module for now, and anything that happens, and then we onboard warehouse managers to our new software, so they stop using all software altogether. And that means that we need to create a bridge software kind of API or software that will synchronize, that will ensure that all the changes that go into new system from warehouse 1 will be visible to all the employees working in other departments that are using still the old system. Yes, this approach will take more time in the end. Total budget, total deadline will be shifted for the whole project, definitely by 20-30% for sure. But the warehouse employees and the top management will see the results of your cooperation with your technical partner sooner, in a couple of months instead of a couple of years. So this lowers the risk that project will fail. So it's better to fail first department than just to fail whole project, which will take 1 to 3 years, right? So you lower the risk, you lower the tension, you increase the level of trust with your technical partner, because you see now, okay, now first module it was hard, but they did it. In the first 3 to 6 months, they released warehouse, they onboarded, and our employees that are using warehouse module, and that bridge still works. Yeah, we are paying for the bridge development because it's like extra, because bridge will be abundant once we move all the departments to new system. So it's kind of temporary software which will be a waste at the end, but it's like serves a good purpose. It allows you to lower the tension, to start seeing first results, to lower the risk of the failed whole project and whole budget. So it's better to pay 10-20% more on top of all the project size, budget, and timeline than to fail all the project budget altogether, right? So this is a very good solution, and I usually encourage our clients with a bigger project, big companies, a lot of employees, to go for that approach than just to wait 2-3 years to deliver whole system. This is for the project where we build software from scratch. I hope that's insightful to you. So if your company is like 300 employees and bigger, and you are using some software for 5, 10, 20, 30 years, and you want to create something from scratch and abandon all software, this is the approach I would encourage you to really consider seriously. So if you have any question regarding this live stream, please comment below. I will answer each question. Otherwise, thank you for watching it. See you tomorrow, and remember, people need your software.